Okay, here we are. Start of the snow season here. It's coming up for November 1st. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Welcome to another snow season. The 2022 and 23 snow season should be an interesting one, especially after what we've endured here over the last several months with all the warm air. You know the pendulum's going to swing the other way. And when it does, I think it's going to hit hard. But until then, it's going to be warm. Let's get right to it. I'll make this as quick as possible. I know you're busy. This is the jet stream. This is the river of air at 30 to 35,000 feet. This is the European computer model guidance. And look at what it shows. It's got the jet stream winds and the jet streaks located in southern Canada. You can see it here. Most of the stronger winds are north of the US-Canadian border. That means that warm air is going to be able to flow north into the upper Midwest, including Minnesota and Wisconsin here as we go through not only this weekend but much of next week. And it's not until we get into late next week. This is Friday now of next week. And look at this powerful trough that digs over the central portion of the United States and intermountain Rocky Mountain areas of the West. It's going to be some cold air that's going to be able to dump south, the way it appears, into the upper Midwest as we get into early next weekend. And the European guidance actually shows that cold air sticking around into the second week of November, which is in sharp contrast to the American model or the GFS computer model guidance. But look at these strong winds. The European guidance shows the jet streak that is nosing into the upper Midwest. Don't be surprised if we start talking about snow or some wintry weather over the Dakotas, Minnesota, and Wisconsin as we head into next weekend and then the week after that. We'll have to see what future guidances show, but no doubt the European guidance is much more bullish on Arctic air moving into the region as we head into that November 6th and 7th time frame. All right, here's the European guidance looking at North America, so Canada, United States, Mexico. Look at all the warm air that's in place for early and middle portions of next week now. Here it is. This is unseasonably warm air for the next 5 to 7 days here in Minnesota and Wisconsin. But again, the European guidance shows a dump of cold air, an impressive one, as we head into late next weekend and then the second week of November. This would be some really cold air. We're talking about temperatures maybe even below zero in portions of southern Canada and the Dakotas as we head into that second week of November, if you believe the European guidance. The GFS is quite a bit different, at least as we head into that 6 to 10 day period. But the 5 to 7 day period, look how warm the GFS is. It's similar to the European guidance, the eastern 2/3 of the country really warm for the next 5 to 7 days. The GFS guidance shows a little bit of cold air for next weekend, but then warms us right back up as we head into the second week of November. So no doubt that second week of November is still a question mark. But my bet is that the European guidance will be correct, and we're going to be colder here than what the GFS shows, and I think we're going to get a dump of Arctic air into the region as we head in to that November 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th time frame. Here's your extended outlook. This is, of course, the trigger graph. No mentions at all of wintry weather here over the next 7 days. So through next Friday, no mentions of wintry weather. I think after Friday of next week, our temperatures are really going to go down. So we'll see. So just stay tuned. But look at this. A couple of things to keep in mind. Temperatures well above average. We're talking a good 10 to 20 degrees above average at least through the next 5 to 7 days. And then our winds are going to, of course, be rather strong, breezy to windy conditions, I think, here over the next 5 to 7 days. This time of the year, when you get such warm air in place, you usually get wind that goes along with it. So yeah, really no concerns for wintry weather over the next 5 to 7 days. And then after that, I think we're going to need to watch out here as we head into next weekend and then the week after that. All right. Thanks for joining me. Here's looking forward to a great snow season. We'll have a lot more for you next week. Take care.